Hello people of the internet, my name is Johnny and welcome back to another programming characters update video. Today, as you can see, the progress bar is at 60%, which is just great. We're moving along smoothly. Unfortunately, for some reason my face cam's not working, so I'll try to get that up and running for the next video, but as for this one, sorry, no face cam. But yeah, program characters is at 60%, and why don't we go ahead and take a look at the new animatronics that were added. So we're going to go down to the new characters in just a little bit, but I'm not sure if this was here before. It might have been there for a while and I just hadn't noticed it, but I don't believe it was here the first time he made this post on March the 9th, which is, what's today, the 6th? I think I'm recording this on the 6th. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and read this. Note, the vent system, which exits out through the vent on the wall, which is this one right here. No, oh my god, I'm doing it again, guys. Is a separate system from the duct system, which exits through the two hoses hanging down from the ceiling. Okay, so it looks like this vent and this vent over here are different from these two hoses at the top. Characters in one system have different mechanics from characters that appear in the other. These two systems rely on sensors only and have no cameras. The camera system is the third available system, which will monitor the hallways and other rooms. Okay, so that's interesting. We can't actually see these two vent systems and these two duct systems, which might be a little bit tricky, so we're just going to have to rely on when we actually see the characters come down from these pipes or peek their heads through these vents, so we can't actually look at them on the cameras. Now this is the part where I struggle. Where did I leave off? I think these, yeah, because last episode I was talking about how the Freddy mask from FNaF 2 is coming back, and I think it was a day after I posted that video that he added Toy Bonnie and Toy Chica. So let's go ahead and read them. Toy Bonnie. He sneaks in through a trapdoor to your right, so the one over here. Let me just slide this down. There we go. There is no way to prevent him from entering your office. Your only defense is to put on your Freddy Fazbear mask to fool him. Looking directly at him will increase the effectiveness. Dang it, I can never talk in these videos. Effectiveness of the mask, causing him to leave a little faster. Okay, so it looks like that Toy Bonnie and Toy Chica are going to be coming through this vent, and we're going to have a little bar down here, I'm guessing, that will make us put on the Freddy mask, and then if we look at them, it'll make them leave faster. So there's no actual way to stop them from coming in, they just come in. Toy Chica. She sneaks in through a trapdoor to your left, just like Toy Bonnie. There is no way to prevent her from getting in the room, the only defense is to put on the mask for her. Toy Chica is faster than Toy Bonnie, and will invade your office more often, however, she is easier to fool with the mask, especially when looking directly at her. So yeah, these two basically have the same mechanics from FNaF 2. They have the same mechanics as each other, except Toy Chica's a little bit more faster than Toy Bonnie. Chica from the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Halloween update. She appears at both your left and right doors at the same time. Closing either door by itself will have no effect on her. Check your cameras and view the hallways on either side of you. When Chica is fully materialized at both doors, close both doors simultaneously to cause her to disappear. Keeping your office cool will prevent her from appearing. Chica only begins to appear when your office overheats. Okay, so it might be a little bit easy to prevent Chica from coming into the office if we just keep it cool, which kind of makes sense seeing as she's a jack-o'-lantern, so when we heat up, you know, her little light in her head lights up, and she'll come and attack us. And we can't just close these both doors, we have to wait until she's fully materialized and then close them simultaneously. Rockstar Chica. This one is probably one of the funniest thing for a character in this game. Rockstar Chica. She stands outside your office waiting for her chance to jump scare you. She can approach from either side. Closing the doors will not cause her to leave. To make her leave, double click the wet floor sign, which I think is over here. Double click the wet floor sign to place it in front of the door that she is standing at. This will discourage her from entering, she will be afraid of slipping, and make her go away. I just find it funny how the way to stop Rockstar Chica from coming in is to place down a wet floor sign because she's scared of slipping. Okay, next up, Mr. Freddy Fazbear himself, who I beat at his own board game. If you don't know what that means, it might be coming out soon. He approaches from the left hall, so this one. Emerging from the darkness and progressing in stages towards your door. Keep track of him on the monitor and shut the door when he is standing in the doorway to turn him away. He moves faster as the building gets warmer, so try to keep him at a cool 60 degrees whenever possible. So yeah, not Toy Freddy. Freddy, just like he is in FNaF 1, moves in the darkness. We have to wait for him to appear at this left door and then close the door. We can stop him by keeping the temperature at 60 degrees or cooler. I'm not actually sure if this will go down more than 60 degrees. I know in the FNaF 6 it didn't, but who knows, maybe it will in this custom night. Phantom Balloon Boy from FNaF 3, God. He will appear on your viewing monitor at random. Quickly change your cameras or close the monitor to avoid his jump scare. Getting jump scared by a Phantom BB will cause you to black out temporarily. Exactly how he works in FNaF 3, so there's not really much to talk about. Phone Guy. He will call you at random into your office, and you will only have a brief moment of time to mute his call. If you fail to mute the call, then you will be forced to listen to the whole thing, which will aggravate you, as well as many animatronics that is sensitive to the noise level. Also, the mute button will appear in unpredictable locations. Okay, so as we're going around, checking the monitors, checking the doors, closing doors, dark systems, side vents and stuff, we'll randomly get a phone call from the lovely Phone Guy. And we only have a brief moment to click the pause button, click the mute button to deactivate him. And if we fail to do that, then it'll just aggravate all the animatronics that are sensitive to noise. Probably, most likely, Music Man, who's gonna come and get us. But the difficult thing about him is that the mute button can appear literally anywhere. So it can be over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. It could be anywhere, which is going to be very, very difficult to keep track of. And that's it. So, I did miss the April Fool's posts on some of them. It was Foxy, Phone Guy, and Nightmare Freddy. Luckily, I did get a few snapshots of these, which we will take a look at right now. Right, they're up here. I totally lost with the button. Okay, so here is Foxy. Remember guys, this is an April Fool's joke. This is not how Foxy is going to act in the actual custom night. Foxy, he will run into your office when things are looking dire and offer to help you. You can choose one of 3 ways for him to assist. He can block one door, clear the vents, or add 1% more power to your meter. So, again, this is April Fool's joke. This is not how it's going to work. This is a little sneaky reference to, if you remember all the way back when FNaF 1 came out, there was a theory going around that Foxy wasn't actually a bad guy, and he was actually there to try and help you. This theory was going around because, unlike the other animatronics in FNaF 1, Foxy doesn't actually get up in your face and kills you. He just kind of leans into the doorway and checks on you. But because of him being broken, his voice box malfunctions and he accidentally screams at you. Of course, this is not how it's going to work out. It was just a theory. A game theory. No, that wasn't actually covered on game theory. Next up, we have Phone Guy. Again, April Fool's, not how it's going to work. We already know how it's going to work. Well, Phone Guy. He will call into your office at random, creating a lot of noise and for God's sake. Okay. And momentarily increasing the aggressiveness of the animatronics. He cannot call, however, if Springtrap is in the vents because he can't be in 2 places at the same time. Again, April Fool's, not how it's gonna work. But this is a hint to another theory, of which we believed that the phone guy was actually the murderer, aka phone guy, aka Springtrap. Obviously, that's not the case. Purple guy is separate. He's not the phone guy. Was that ever settled? Oh yeah, phone guy was Henry, right? Pretty sure phone guy's Henry. At least he is in FNaF 6. So yeah, this is a reference to that theory that phone guy's Springtrap, even though he is very much not. Next up, it's probably one of my favorite references, Nightmare Freddy. He appears suddenly in your office holding an alarm clock. You have only a moment to press the button and activate the alarm. If you press the button in time, you will awaken in your bed for 10 seconds before falling back asleep and continuing the night. This is probably one of the biggest theories that was going around between FNaF 1 and FNaF 2. And it was that the games was just all a dream in the crying child's head when he was in the hospital, when he got bit at the bite of 87, because at the time... Oh, wait, no, shoot. Anyway, we thought that the crying child was dreaming about these games because of how, like the animatronics worked, like the twitching heads and the moving posters and all that. Plus, the Nightmare animatronics and Nightmare himself being called Nightmare. And that the minigames were actually real life. It goes a lot in depth. But, yeah, hint towards the dream theory about all the games being a dream. Then that was debunked when Sis Location came out, and FNaF 6, and a little bit of FNaF World, which teased the fact that these games are actually about the Afton family and not about dreams. So yeah, those were all the April Fools, all 3, and then all the new, how many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new animatronics that have been added. Let me just refresh this page just to make sure it's not 62. Nope, still 60. But yeah, those are all the animatronics that were added, and we're almost there. We're more than halfway there, which I'm really excited to play this game. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a lot earlier than August the 8th, which is what Scott was planning it to be. Yeah, the duct and the vent system are different, cannot view them, and that's really it. So thank you everyone so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Goodbye.